Hi guys, DevilHunterXYZ, and I guess I have a quick unboxing video I'm going to be doing. This is the updated version of the PlayStation VR, and I originally I wasn't going to go for this, but well, unfortunately, my original VR that I got back in 2016 around Christmas time anyway. Unfortunately, that one had a few issues. I ended up having to return it. Mainly, it was because of a few dead pixels on like the left lens of the original headset. And I mean, if the pixels were like on the edge of the lens, I probably wouldn't have mind. But I mean, it was almost kind of the lower half of the lens, so it was kind of a little bit annoying, unfortunately, and kind of a shame of it. But luckily, since I was still under warranty, I managed to take it back to Best Buy, and well, unfortunately, they didn't have the original version anymore, so this instead let me have the updated version. So I guess I was doing a slight unboxing out of it, even though it's really more or less the same thing as the original, just some slight tweaks and updates for it. But let's see. Yeah, and of course, yeah, this is the bundle, so it comes with the headset, the new camera, and of course a copy of Doom. What was it? Doom VFR. I never played Doom, to be honest, but why not? Free game added to it. I'll go for it. I gotta say the box is a little bit different. If I can get it out, that'd be nice. Oh God. There you go. Okay. So box is like the same as before, really. Have this odd lip. Actually, it's a little bit different. It actually is a little bit different. Yeah, it actually opens up a lot better, actually, so that's good. Yeah, of course, got a little quick start guide, I guess, how to set it up. I mean, really, it's not much different if you know how to set up already. Let's see. Alright, so inside we get, well, cleaning cloth, little manual for the camera. Ooh, well, well, okay, I guess I got something. I got myself a PlayStation VR demo disc, Volume 2. So, okay, well, not bad. I mean, I have the first one. Kind of cheap though. They went with a whole paper sleeve thing for the game though. That's kind of cheap. Seriously, I mean the original one actually came in an actual case. I'm just kind of surprised by that. Let's see, got an actual instruction manual itself for the VR headset. Okay, so let's see. All right, I'm trying to figure out. Okay, looks like the power supply for the VR, or the processing unit. Same as before, really. It's just the same kind of type of plug-in. Let's see. Let's see. Okay. Well, at least they're still labeled 1, 2, and 3, and 4, all that stuff. Okay. HDMI cable, which I'm assuming you could use any HDMI cable if you want. You don't have to use the one that... I don't think you have to use the one that's signified as 1, but... why not? Let's see. Well, I got the actual plug-in for the power supply. That's fine. Okay, so... Alright. So the new camera. Here's the new stand for it. Which, I'm actually kind of glad I got myself a new camera, because the original one, which I'm still using, it's actually... I'm not saying it's terrible, but, when it comes to trying to make it stable and, sometimes trying to, like, tilt it a little bit, it gets a little bit awkward, unfortunately. It does. Let's see. So here is the new... Yeah, the new camera. Which, I gotta say, kind of a good cylindrical design. Yeah, actually, I kind of think it's even a little bit, looks a little bit smaller, actually, compared to the other one, so I'm okay with that. I mean, I don't know, I'll probably keep the original one as a backup, probably. Yeah, so I guess something similar to, like, clipping it onto here, more or less. I guess for the most part, it's just clipping it onto here, on the back end. Yeah. Well, I'll try to get that going later. Anyway, of course, the USB cable, which luckily since we have the PS4 Pro, I can just plug it into the back end with the with the other port. Then of course the main thing is the new breakout box, the new processing unit, which, yeah, it does look quite a bit like the PS4 Pro, at least design-wise, for the most part. Yeah. I mean, it has like the same plugins. Yeah, same thing. I mean, the only thing different, honestly, with it is the fact that now the processing unit can actually pass through HDR. So if you have this plugged in, on your PS4 Pro, and I mean, and you had this connected to it, you don't have to end up like unplugging everything just to play your games in HDR mode. So this can actually pass through it. Unfortunately, it still can't actually show the games in HDR and using the VR headset, but I mean, I guess that's one step closer. Maybe in time, maybe if they make a 3.0. Let's see. Oh. Well, okay, I guess also with the thing with the new headset is there's actually a built-in headphones for it, so for the most part, yeah, so for the most part, it's actually not too bad. Yeah, so apparently you just kind of plug this into the headset itself, and I guess you can use these, which, I mean, I guess you could, but honestly, it has a awkward design to it. I don't know. And, I mean, really, I just don't really, I don't know, I guess I had to compare it to the other headphones they give me, but these kind of look roughly about the same, honestly. But I wasn't really a huge fan of it, to be honest. That's kind of the reason why I ended up getting the silver headset, so I could just use that. I'm pretty sure I could just use the silver headset. I don't really think I would need to use this headset. Okay. Anyway. Oh, of course. Copy of Doom VFR. Again, I never played it, but why not? I've kind of wanted to try to expand my VR library a little bit. What is it? How much is that? 19 gigabytes of data? Okay. Okay, it's fine. As long as it doesn't eat up a lot of my hard drive space. Let's see. Alright, so anything else in the box? I think that's pretty much it, right? Alright. Let's see how this is. Oh, at least one thing I can say is that the cable is a lot, yeah, the cable is a lot better, I can say that. I mean, the thing I didn't like about the original headset was the fact that they had these really big bulky cable, which kind of gets in the way at times. So instead, you just have one long cable coming out of the headset itself, but you just plug these directly into the breakout box. So, I mean, that's a good thing. Yeah, and also it's pretty light, so that's good. Of course, on the sides though, you do get your ports for the headphones. Yeah, so you can just plug them in. And of course, you plug in the headphones on the back end. Yeah, you plug them into the back end underneath. So, I mean, if you wanted to go that route, let's see. Okay, I got. At least on the bottom end here, you do have the power button to turn it on. Since there's no dongle anymore for power, microphone muting, and volume up, volume down, everything's on the actual back end of the headset. So I mean, you have the power. Yeah, you got the volume up, volume down, muting, same thing as usual. And of course, to adjust the headset itself, there's like a little button on the top this time, allows you to extend. But, I mean, for the most part, it looks really the same. Nothing really different, honestly. There's some slight tweaks now and then, but yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, so can't wait to try this out. You know, I mean, it's kind of a shame that my other one didn't work too well, or, you know, it kind of died out pretty quickly, homie. But hopefully this will last a little bit better since it is the second generation of the VR headset. I'm still kind of puzzled as to why bother, really. I have a new generation, but... maybe it's one step closer to having a headset that's completely wireless. You know, that would be nice, but I mean, that would probably be years from now before you get anything like that for Sony. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Alright guys, this is DevilHunterXYZ, and until next time.